Hello and welcome back to the Heart of Care podcast. Whether you're on the road, taking a well-earned coffee break, or winding down after a busy shift, this episode is for you. Today, we're tackling the final hurdle between you and your dream job, the interview. Now, whether you are a registered nurse, an enrolled nurse, or a qualified aged care worker, you know that your qualifications, like your AHPRA registration or your Cert 3, are what open the door. But let's be honest, it's your performance in the interview that actually secures the role. In 2026, Australian employers are looking for more than just technical skills. They know you can take vitals. What they really want to know is, will you keep our residents and patients safe? Can you work in a team? And do you align with our culture? So, let's break down exactly what you need to know to stand out in a competitive market. First, you need to understand the landscape. If you are applying for a hospital role, you need to be familiar with the National Safety and Quality Health Service standards. If you are in aged care, you must know the aged care quality standards inside out, specifically the focus on dignity and choice. Mentioning these in your interview proves you are a professional who understands the regulatory environment we work in. Next, let's talk about the questions. You will face three main types. The first type is the clinical scenario. They might ask, how would you prioritise your workload if a patient was deteriorating at the same time a resident had a fall? Here, they aren't just testing your clinical knowledge, they are testing your ability to remain calm, follow escalation protocols, and communicate effectively with the multidisciplinary team. The second type is the behavioural question. This usually starts with, tell me about a time when... This is where people often stumble, but we have a secret weapon for you, the STAR method. STAR stands for the situation, task, action, and result. First, describe the situation, set the scene. Next, explain the task. What was required of you? Then, the most important part, the action. What did you specifically do? Not what we did, but what you did. Did you use de-escalation techniques? Did you advocate for the resident? Finally, the result. What was the positive outcome? Using this structure prevents you from rambling and ensures you actually answer the question. The third type is the cultural safety question. In Australia, cultural safety is non-negotiable. You may be asked how you ensure culturally safe care for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander patients or residents. Your answer needs to demonstrate a genuine respect for traditions, an awareness of specific health needs, and a commitment to inclusivity. Now, beyond the answers, there is one massive tip that can separate you from the pack: research. Do not walk into an interview without knowing the facility's values. Are they a public hospital focused on acute care, or are they a private aged care facility specialising in dementia? Tailor your answers to show you fit their specific model of care. And remember, soft skills are hard currency. Technical skills can be taught, but empathy cannot. Australian workplaces highly value adaptability and resilience. Don't be afraid to share examples of how you supported a lonely resident or comforted a distressed family member. That emotional intelligence is often what gets you hired. Finally, when they ask, do you have any questions for us? Never say no. This is your chance to show initiative. Ask about the staffing ratios on the ward. Ask about opportunities for continuous professional development. Ask how the team supports well-being after a difficult shift. It shows you are serious about your career and your longevity in the role. At Randstad Health and Aged Care, we are committed to supporting your career journey, helping you navigate these interviews and secure fulfilling roles across Australia's healthcare system. Ready to take the next step in your career? Join Randstad's Health and Aged Care community today for exclusive resources, expert advice, and tailored support for your job search. Just follow the link in the episode description. And before you go, make sure you follow the podcast and click that bell icon so you're the first to know when a new episode drops. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in the next episode.